The pipe is for the thinking man. And I don't mean that in a self aggrandizing sort of way, but just historically. The pipe symbolizes, and has kind of always symbolized, the working man, but also the thinking man. And that's because, by its very nature, the pipe makes you slow down. I like cigars, not as much as pipes, but I like cigars quite a bit. But there's something special about a pipe because you have to load it and you have to pack it properly to where it's got good airflow. With a cigar, you just cut it, light it, and as long as you puff at least a couple times a minute, you can smoke that thing all the way down. But not so with a pipe. It's like a campfire almost, where you pack it properly and then you do the charring light to create a layer of ash, and then you tamp it down, and then you light again. And then throughout the smoke, you continue to lightly tamp down, and you continue to, smoke, and sometimes you have to relight. Sometimes you have to relight a number of times. Usually I only have to relight once or twice, but sometimes I've had bowls where I've had to relight 5, 6, 7 times. And that's okay because that's part of smoking a pipe. And so, can you clench it and do yard work and clench it and do stuff in the wood shop? Like, sure. And there's nothing wrong with that. I've done yard work with a corn cob and done that sort of thing before. In fact, a Virginia, smoking like Virginias or vapors is my favorite thing to smoke while doing yard work. But more often than not, I find myself wanting to sit down with a pipe at the end of the day, after dinner, or maybe late at night before going to bed, just kind of thinking. And so I don't mean the thinking man smokes a pipe in some sort of arrogant way. I just mean that because of its nature, because you have to slow down and tend to it, oftentimes you can just sit there and smoke down the entire pipe and just enjoy it and take time and let it be what it is, and allow your mind to wonder and to ponder and to think through things. And I think there's something beautiful in that. I find some of my best thinking takes place when I'm smoking a pipe. And it's not intentional. It's not like I sit down and smoke a pipe and go, ah, yes, let me figure out this, that, or the other. It's more so just, it kind of naturally occurs for me when I'm smoking a pipe. It keeps the hands busy, but the mind is free to wonder. And again, I think there's something beautiful in that. There's a reason why so many writers and poets, so many intellectuals chose the pipe as their medium for enjoying tobacco throughout history. Heck, even some scientists and historians and all kinds of individuals have chosen the pipe. And it is by far my favorite way to enjoy tobacco, bar none. Once again, I like a solid cigar, but as a daily habit, I don't even want to use the word habit because I've gone sometimes months without smoking, but the daily way that I most often consume tobacco is through a pipe, and that's intentional. And that's the word right there, intentional. A pipe is intentional. You don't get to the bottom of a bowl and finish a bowl of pipe tobacco unless there is some intention to taking the time and doing it. And it should be done just for the sheer enjoyment of it and letting your mind wander, letting your hands be slightly busy, tamping it down, sometimes running a pipe cleaner through there if it's starting to get gurgly. Everything about it demands you slow down, take time, and enjoy. And in our society today, the way many of us have to live our lives where it's hustle, hustle, trying to make money, trying to live life and get everything done, and it seems like there's no time enough. The pipe stands as a symbol, and it remains a symbol today of taking time intentionally and slowing down and just allowing yourself to be and to enjoy something. So, I'm not saying that it's necessarily healthy or that it's, great. I'm not making any claims like that, but I think that the world might be a better place if more people smoke pipes because it would require people to slow down. It would require people to think. So to close out my night, I usually smoke Englishes, but I was in the mood for something sweeter today. So I'm smoking some peaches and cream. And off the top of my head, I forget the manufacturer. It's a really sweet aromatic blend. And it's kind of like a dessert blend. And so I'm enjoying that. Just enjoying the quiet before going to bed. So whether it's pipes or something else, allow yourself those moments. Take time. Then slow down. Even if it's for 15, 20, 30 minutes. And just think and enjoy and be. This is of Leaf and Letter.